Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Notre Dame's offense is on the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. The back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, tied. The defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Gosh, I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. By completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this. Quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
We're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Look out, he's loose. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And it's taken at the 45. Overturn the fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
To throw, it's Russell. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Finds his man. It's Davis. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Heading left after the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. A short completion at the tight end. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun running play call. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Turner. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense, looking for a first down.
They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame, and man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
This throw complete to the tight end. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Hold on.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. First and long now after the penalty. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down after that previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. At the 20. Past the... and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown. Bama.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield.
Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here's the handoff on first and goal.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he'll run it into the end zone. The lead up to 3 points now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Turner. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Russell. Contact as he threw it. He's got it in the open. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Second and long for this offense after the sack. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. And we're able to get him down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. Alabama getting set with a first and 10 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Makes a quick catch. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. That's a highlight play for that quarterback. Stands in the pocket, delivers a strike, even though he knows he's going to get pounded.
Yeah, for young quarterbacks, when coaches talk about pocket presence, this is exactly what they're talking about. He stood in there and made that throw, not worrying at all about taking the hit.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Short throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Davis. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. First down and 10 now.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Caught. Completion. They tackle it, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the right side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it right near the end zone.
play here before halftime. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He'll make it into the end zone. They tack on 2 more just before the break here. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
Returner trying to create good field position. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Looking downfield, it's Russell. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And he takes it at the 40. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Irish. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage, because right now it is not working.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. Well, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL.
And this is going to be a safety. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. He finds some space. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. They're going to run it here. He's got room to run. The offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Handoff heading left. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
How about the defense here? They just kind of strung that play out, took away any real estate at all, pushed him out of bounds for a loss.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a dart right down the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Stop quickly after the catch, but it's 1st and goal now at the 7. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Back to pass. It's Russell. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Close at the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. Tied offense line up here on 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Trapped again in the pocket.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run. It makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Pounding away with the run game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Breaks into the open.
They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
He'll hand it off. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
The offense now looking at a third and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Keeping it on the ground here. Has the first down and more. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. And the runner takes off to his right. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here comes a handoff. Breaks an open space. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.